Happy 1010 day. Today is October the 10th. Today is the 1010 portal, and it's all about manifestation, staying positive. So make sure you guys keep a positive mind. Don't let anything that hurt you in the past or recent past or past come back into that mindset and have you guys all angry today, because this is not an angry day. This is a positive vibe, positive energy that brings positive results. Okay, so we're going to see what messages the universe has for us today on this 1010 portal. We're going to start with this deck. Okay, how you guys doing today? Oh, look, first card that hit the floor. Give me one more time. Give me 1 second. Look, first card to hit the flow, if you believe. Okay. Some of you guys believe in the Most High. Y'all believe in everything that God has showed you and told you. And everything is coming in the perfect timing. God's timing, divine timing. And the fact that you trust in that and believe in that, God has communicated clearly to you about certain situations. And He wants you to know that success is around the corner, so there's no need to worry, okay? So whatever it is that God has told you or showed you or promised you, you know that God is not a man that shall lie. God is communicating clearly to you that everything is happening in the perfect timing. Um, and success is around the corner, so there's no need to worry. Let go and let God, okay? Anything else, Father? So you got to remain positive. I told you. Positive thinking brings positive results. Trust in my Father and His plan and everything. Like, I know we don't know His plan, and I know it's hard and difficult sometimes for us to, trust in this, but that's what we have to do. Trust in God's plan. Let go and let God. Okay? Anything else, Father? And my Father God said, yes, that is the truth. Trust in His plan. Know that everything will work out for the greater good. Something just hit the floor again, so let me see what it is. Look, you're ready. My Father God said you're ready for abundance. There's y'all could be seeing a lot of rainbows. My Father God said you're ready for abundance. Your abundance is here. New things is going to be happening in your life. New opportunities is about to be taking place. Romance is about to pick up. Like, there's a lot of things in your life that's about to take place, but it's going to be for the greater good. You got a peaceful resolution. My Father God is bringing nothing but peace and joy and happiness into your life, because you've already done it. You haven't been being disobedient. You've been very obedient. You've been loving yourself. You've been doing everything that you need to do. You haven't been trying to hurt people because you're hurt. Hurt people, but that's not been your energy. And the fact that haven't been your energy, my Father God say it's time for you to go to the next level. And starting with this 1010 portal, peaceful resolution is your new journey that you're about to step on. Okay, it's going to bring a lot of peace. It's going to bring major opportunities your way, and abundance is here for you. So my Father God wants you to know that you're ready for this new journey that you're about to embark on. When you embark on this new journey, remain positive. Positive thinking bring positive results. Don't let nothing and no one, detour you from what God has shown you and what God has told you. So remain positive about it all. Okay, my Father God said He's been sending you multiple signs. Okay, multiple signs. He's been communicating to you clearly. Okay, I know some of y'all, um, been seeing the messages. Some of y'all been seeing the signs and stuff. And my Father God wants you to know that action has already been taken. Okay, so this is like action that's been taken that's not going to stop. My Father God said it's already been taken, so you don't have to worry about something being delayed, something not taking place, or something not moving forward for you. The action has already been taken on the other side. Okay? Yes, look, success is here again. So just let go and let God. Okay? Because God is communicating to you clearly, but also listen to your intuition. Okay, you know that's how the universe. If you are tapped in and open, that's how the universe communicate with you. Your intuition. Okay. Anything else, Father? Oh, baby. Look, remain positive. I told y'all, but that's what the 1010 portal is all about. Remain positive. Look, this no is in the reverse. The no is in the reverse. Why? Because it's all about remaining positive. My Father God said, you're ready for this abundance. You're ready for it. Okay? Anything else for this 1010 portal? Anything else for this 1010 portal? Trust. Trust. Even though it may not seem like things are not happening for you, even though it may look like, things is not going in your favor, but my Father God said they are. Oh. Yeah. In the near future, something is about to happen in the near future. Something is about to happen in the near future. What's going on in the near future? What's going on in the near future? What's going on in... Oh, what is that? Something is... Okay. Big happy changes is happening in the near future. Big happy changes. Clarify that, Spirit. Clarify these big happy changes happening in the near future. Look, yes. Yes. Big happy changes is happening in the near future. And the universe wants you to know that they are right here by your side. They are helping you. They're going to help you as long as you rely on them, need them, and trust in them. They all are here to help you. Okay? For some of y'all, like I said, y'all feel like it's not happening, not the right time. That's how y'all feel. Like it's not happening. Clarify it's not the right time, please. Yes, my Father God said that's how you feel. You feel like it's not happening, but you believe that if you believe that it's not going to happen, that's what's going to take place. That's why he's saying remain positive. Positive thinking bring positive results. Let go and let God. Clarify that. Yeah. Pay attention to the signs. Okay? Pay attention to the signs. Something is supposed to happen last year. Okay? That's what I'm getting. Something was supposed to happen last year for you, and you felt like it wasn't going to take place. My Father God said within a few months, whatever it is that's supposed to happen last year, or maybe this year, it's going to take place within a few months. Okay. For some of y'all, that's not for everybody. Please take what resonate. You needed the information on that. So my Father God is letting you know something is going to take place within a few months. Okay. He is communicating clearly to you. I feel like, I just seen within a few weeks. So everybody is on a different timeline. Yeah. Everybody is on a different timeline. What else, Father? That's what I'm saying. Everybody is on a different timeline. Because everybody is not, everybody is not going through the same situation. So something may not happen for them within a few months. But I do know if you continue to feel like it's not going to happen for you, and you have that type of mindset, then you're the one that's causing the delays. And the connection or in your job and your finances. You got to think positive. Positive thinking bring positive results. Also, a lot of you guys need to start improving and working on your health. You're doing too much drinking, you're doing too much smoking, you're doing too much partying, you're doing too much of everything. You feel me? Like you're codependent on some certain stuff, especially with the smoking and the drinking and the partying. Like my father God said, it's time for you to improve your health. Slow it down. It's time for you to slow it down. You're not getting younger, you're getting older. And if you want to have a healthier life, it's time for you to change it up. Okay? It is time for you to change it up. What else? What else, Father? Okay. Okay. You got this is okay, you got within a few weeks. Something is going to take place within a few weeks. What's this in a few weeks? What is this in a few weeks? What is this in a few weeks? Clarify that. I don't think my Father God wants you to know. Within a few weeks will be the perfect timing for something. Look. Could be something with your love life. Okay, some of y'all could be something with your twin flame. Remember I told y'all twin flames share one heart, one soul. You see that heart with two people? This you, this your person, and it's split in one. You see that? You see the soul? That's the heart right there. Twin flame share one heart, one soul. So maybe something with your twin flame is going to happen within in the next few weeks. That's the perfect time, and my Father God said. Okay? He's not going to give you a specific date, because when you know a date about something, and you hear a date about something, it has you like looking around the corner like every 5 minutes waiting on something to happen. I can only say like one time I did a reading and I said that I said somebody was going to get some mail or a check that day, that morning, and it was a Pacific time, and I promise you I actually got it. I did. I actually got it. I got a check that day in the mail. I did. And it was like one time that actually happened just the way that I did the reading. But like I said, it's not meant for everybody. Everybody's on a different timeline. Everything is not. That's why it's a collective reading. And it's I got 3,000 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? It's 3,000 people that's tuning into this. So, and some people that tune in that's not even a subscriber. So, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be different for everybody. God is always going to prepare you for what's next. And that's what he does. And sometimes the things that you hear don't always have to be for you. I've learned that too. I did. Because I kept getting a message saying that something was going to take place like in a nick of time about a home situation. And I literally thought that was like, because I kept seeing that. And I thought it was going to happen with me. And I'm not saying that it's not going to happen with me, because I don't know what God considered a nick of time. And a nick of time for me, it's like before you can get put out, or before you can have nowhere to go, or something like that. That's what it seems to me. But I don't know what the nick of time means in the universe. So I thought that, the message was for me. And it still may be for me, because at the end of the day, I still don't have my own home yet. So, and I'm still doing everything that God is guiding me to do. So maybe it is. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Because I don't know what God's definition of the nick of time in the universe. Okay? What else? So you got opportunities. New opportunities is coming towards you guys. It's like for some of y'all want a new job. You got a new job coming towards your way. But you got to remain positive. Positive thinking bring positive results. Yes. Some of y'all it's time to choose a new direction in life. My Father God said in life, it's time for you to get out of the chaos, the conflict, and the drama. It's time for you to move away from the people that you surround yourself. And it's crazy that that comes out because right before I came on here, it was a message from what's his name? Nipsey Hussle. He was talking to Lauren London, and he was telling her, like, you have to watch who you surround yourself with. He like, cause if you're around a bunch of broke motherfuckers, you're around 10 broke people, you likely to be the 11 broke motherfucker, because the people you hang around the most shape who you are and who you become. And I tell people that all the time. If you're around about a bunch of party animals, you're gonna be the party animal too. If you're around a bunch of people that just want to work and get off work, and that's it. They just get off work and get drunk, and you know what I'm saying? That's gonna be, if you hang around it every day, that's gonna be your life. If you're not around people with motivation to not want to be working for someone else and want to have a business mentality, and you're not around that type, or you're just around the people that is comfortable where they are, the people you hang around the most shape who you are and who you become. So if you're around people that's comfortable with where they are, they're comfortable with their life, and you hanging around those people every day, you're going to be comfortable with your life. You're going to be comfortable with the life that you're sitting in, even though it may not seem like you're going anywhere, even though it may not seem like you're prospering, you're not elevating. You're comfortable there because you're hanging around people that is comfortable with their life. Everybody that you're around, comfortable where they are, comfortable with their life, not trying to do better, not trying to elevate. That's going to be you. You're around 13 people like that, you're going to be the 14th person. But that's why God say place yourself around positive people that's doing positive things so you can receive positive results. So if you're around people that get up every day and have the mentality of becoming a better them, then you would start having the mentality of becoming a better you. That's why God inspires you to do this. A lot of people may not understand it, but this is why. Positive thinking brings positive results, positive energy, positive vibes. It carries. Energy carries. So you need to be around things, people, places, and things that's more positive versus you being around people, places, and things that's actually low vibrational. Because you're going to get all that energy and you're going to be comfortable in low vibrational energy. And my Father God said, no, it's time for you to choose a new direction in life. He said, look at your life. Are you happy? Are you at peace? Are you allowing joy to enter your life? Is your life changing? Have your life changed? Like, what are you doing that is different from what you was doing a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago? If you keep ending up in a certain place and not elevating, even though, you know what I'm saying, if you keep ending up in the same goddamn place, that's a sign. That is a sign. I'm not where I used to be 5 years ago. I'm not where I used to be 2 years ago. I'm not even where I used to be last year. Last year, I was in my cousin's home. I'm not here at my cousin's home. I'm actually at my mom's house. That's where I'm at. I'm not where I was last year because I wasn't comfortable there. Hell, I'm not. I was not comfortable in certain places. I'm more comfortable with having my own, but I'm still not where I was last year because I actually do the work. And that means even though you may not understand God's plan and it may look different, like other people, like, okay, you living with somebody else. Yeah, I'm living with somebody else, but I'm not where I was last year. I wasn't comfortable there. You understand what I'm saying? God removed me because this was a part of his plan for me to go from one place to the next place to the next place to where he want, until he placed me where he want me to be. So that means I'm actually elevating because I'm actually allowing him to guide my steps. I'm actually allowing the change to happen into my life, even though I may not understand it. But if you're constantly repeating the same cycle of you not moving, of you not elevating, and you not prospering in anything, then that means you're stuck in low vibrational energy. That's what it means. If you're going back, okay, this is like, okay, say you had I'm gonna give you an example. Say you was at Amazon, right? Making 15, $16 an hour. Then all of a sudden things happen to where you elevated, okay? And you thought things was elevating in your life because you try to do things on your own and not listen to the Most High God. So you went somewhere and you got another job, and maybe the job was paying you a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? But in the same token, you was still repeating the cycle because you still hanging around the people that you trying to build with that ain't meant to be sitting at the table with you. So why you trying to build with these people that ain't meant to be sitting at the table with you? You got a $30 an hour job, but the shit crumbles. And the reason why it's crumbled because you building trying to build with the wrong people. So now you wind up leaving that job and you gotta go right back to Amazon. So now you elevate again. You elevate again. And you God put you in a position to elevate again. But instead of you allowing the change to enter your life, and instead of you moving forward, you let people get all in your ear. And this the same thing that happened last time. It's just same shit, different day. You had people in your ear, people you was trying to build with that you wasn't trying to. So now you trying to do the same thing with this new. God elevated you again, but he like, okay, in this process, I need you to bring a little bit change. I need you to step into this because this right here gonna elevate you. But you got people in your ear like, why you gonna do this? Why you gonna do that? So instead of you actually stepping into this new job and going trying to go forward with you listening to these people. Why? Because these people are comfortable where they are and they want you to be comfortable where you are. So now you no longer want to go to your job, the new job, the one that God is telling you step into this. But no, you listen to these people. So now you go right back to the Amazon job again. And you think because you got a job that you're good. No, you're not elevated. You just went back to this Amazon job 4 times. You ain't elevating. You're not prospering. You're in the same place you've been at. You're in the same place. You're not moving forward in life. You're around the same people. If you've been in the same slot for 5 years and nothing in your life has changed, you're in low vibrational energy. That's where you are. And a lot of people, hold on, y'all. I got to close this window. It's getting a little chilly in here. And a lot of people don't want to accept that. A lot of people think their life is peaches and cream, and it's not because they're comfortable with where they are. And my Father God said, nah, you need to choose a new direction so you can open up new opportunities in your life. Some of y'all, my Father God also want to explain to y'all about your romantic relationships. You need to choose a new direction of how you moving when it come down to a partner, right? When you want to have this beautiful connection, you need to move different. You're moving the same way. You're doing the same thing. That's why everything always crumbling. And you're not seeing that. You're not seeing that. You're not seeing why things are crumbling. You're not seeing that there is no peace. You're not seeing that things are unlikely to move forward because you don't realize there's something better. You're causing the delays. Why? Because the people you hang around the most shape who you are and who you become. You don't want change. You want people. See, a lot of y'all don't want to change. A lot of people don't want to change because they rather deal with people that accept them just like that. That accept them just like that. If you are a liar, a manipulator, a schemer, a scammer, you want to be around liar, manipulators, schemers, and scammers. If you are a smoker and a drinker and a party animal, you want to be around a party animal, a smoker, a drinker that does everything that you do. And my Father God, like, you're not even realizing that there's greater for you. People that don't, your usual person may not be the way that you move. That person may not even be around you because you're in a community where everybody does everything the same. And when you start telling yourself no, I want better, then you'll receive better. When you start meditating and actually getting your thoughts together on how you need to move, because when you know better, you do better. But see, a lot of us is not doing better. You're not doing better because you're not thinking better. You're not allowing change into your life. Old keys don't unlock new doors. So y'all waiting on a different type of love to come into your life. How you gonna have a different type of love to come into your life when you're not even choosing a new direction? You're doing everything the same way. You're doing everything the same way, and you expect a different outcome. It doesn't happen like that. It doesn't. You're gonna get the same results every time. Every time. Until you start explaining to yourself that you want better. When you start being honest with yourself, then you can be honest with others too, because you're not lying to yourself anymore. The more you lie to yourself, the more you're going to be dishonest with others, and the more things is going to continue to keep falling apart in your life. Honesty with yourself is the best policy. Why are you lying to yourself? Why are you pretending to be something that you're not? Why are you trying to, why other people's opinions validate your every move? It shouldn't. It shouldn't. A lot of you guys are trying to be like others. You're around them. It's the community that you are around that you're trying to be like, and they're not even doing better than you. That means you're comfortable where you are because they're comfortable where they are. You feel like, and if you pay attention to people that may show up to the family functions, but they don't live with the family, are elevating. They don't live around the family. They just come to the family functions. They show love. But after the family function is done, they go back home. And guess what? They have a different job. A job where the family is not at. A job that actually brings peace. A home that actually brings peace. Why? Because they're not around the family every single day. They don't party with the family every single day. They don't kick it. They don't communicate with the family every single day. They come out, they hear, I'll be there. But see, on a regular basis, they live in their own life. That's why they're elevating. Because at this moment, they're creating their own atmosphere. And see, and God probably done guided them towards people that's doing different things, people that's positive. So their mindset is actually changing. So now they have put it, well, I'm just going to go to the function. After I'm done with the function, I'm out. I'm back at the crib. Ain't nothing here for me. That's how they start. That's how they start changing. And a lot of y'all may start seeing that. You may start hearing a couple of family members that say that. A brother, a sister, a cousin, an auntie. You feel me? You're going to hear them say that. Oh, ain't nothing no bill for me. Shit, I'm about to get up out of here. You know why? Because their mindset changing. The atmosphere that they're around is changing. The people that they're around the most now is more positive, not negative. Those people don't get drunk every single day. Those people don't party every single day. Those people are trying to elevate. Those people are trying to be a better them. Those people are trying, don't get me wrong, they have functions to where, yes, I drink occasionally and now you notice that your relative is doing the same thing now. Now they're drinking occasionally. Now they're partying occasionally. I'll come to the family function, but I ain't going to stay that long because I got shit to do. That's how it works. But see, a lot of people don't see that. They don't see that. You know what I'm saying? And you guys, sometimes you got to learn to love people from a distance. You can't, if you're trying to elevate, everybody can't go because everybody not ready to move forward. And when you got a person that's hating on you moving forward, you really don't need to be around those people. When you got a person that is not happy for you because you're moving forward in life, they're trying to hold you back and you're comfortable with them holding you back. That's why you're repeating the same cycles. Me personally, y'all, that's why I do everything that my Father God has guided me to do. Because I want to elevate. I had multiple business. I've done a lot, and my Father God actually been telling me to relax. I feel like I've been in like a relaxed state. Like I've been very relaxed, but I like to, and I know my father God, he said the blessing hit different when you don't have to lift a finger. You know, he told me that I've already done the things that I need to do. I've been obedient to his every word. And he told me just relax. And I've been trying to, you know, but there's a part of me that has this drive, and my father God knows I have this drive for business. This is my business too, because I work for God. And when you're working for God, you know, the business is always going to be booming. It's always going to keep moving. It's always going to be, you know, it's always going to be something to do when you work for God. You better believe that, because I can get a download anywhere, any given moment, in the shower, on the toilet, downstairs, cooking, anything, going to the store. I can get a download. When I get that download, I got to come right in and do the reading. I can get the download last night before I went to bed, but I'm like, okay, Father, when I get up in the morning, I'll do it. As soon as I get up at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, the download is still right there ringing in my ear. So here I am at 7 a.m. delivering the word. You understand what I'm saying? So like, but there's a part of me that has this big business in me that I want to accomplish. And my father God knows that. Any business that I've always wanted to start, I've started, I accomplished it. Even if I only did it for like a year or two, I could say that I've done it. You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't mean that I don't want to keep going after my dreams and going after my business, because my father God knows that. He knows the person that I am. He knows my drive, but I'm also respecting him and being obedient to him, so you know he can guide me in the right directions, because I want to be around people that I can trust. You feel me? I want to be around people that I can elevate with. I want to be around people that not going to be mad because I'm eating. You know what I'm saying? I want to be around people that don't mind showing or telling me how to get to the next step, because they know it's not going to block their finances. It's just going to help. You know what I'm saying? I want to be around those type of people that really have my best interest at heart. So I'm doing everything that I am supposed to do, so my Father God can guide me into the right direction. I don't want people to sit at my table that ain't supposed to be sitting there, because I don't need nobody to block my blessings. I don't need nobody to cause delays on my journey. I want to move forward on my journey. And if that means I have to leave some people behind, then I'm cool and I'm ready to do so. I'm ready to do so, because my life time, we don't have much time. So on this journey, I want to be experiencing things I've never experienced before. And right now, I'm experiencing a peace that I've never experienced before. And I know how to love people from a distance. At first, I didn't know how to do that like that, but I do now. Oh, my energy is everything to me. Everything to me. My peace is everything to me. I will not allow a soul to interrupt it. Because if you're bringing sadness and disappointment into my life, I definitely need to get away from you. Because I wake up every day, when I put my feet on this floor, I'm happy inside and out. I feel good inside and out. And if I keep allowing you into my life for you to interrupt that happiness, I definitely need to fucking get away from you. I don't need to talk to you. I don't need you in my energy, because you're not adding on to my happiness. You're trying to tear it apart. And I don't need that. Okay? And neither do you. That's why today, starting with this 1010 portal, make sure you're around positive things, positive places, and positive people to bring positive results starting today until further notice. You hear me? Until that notice to where you're no longer on this earth. Until then, you need to place yourself only around people that's trying to elevate, people that's positive, people that's genuine, people that's loving, people that's caring, people that's kind. You hear me? People that's not going to get mad because you're moving forward in life. People that's not going to hate on you because you got 2 jobs and not one. People that's not going to try to talk you out of receiving a positive, happy relationship with someone else because they don't have it. A lot of y'all are around people like that too. They in fucked up relationships. So they want you to fuck up your relationships. You got people that see you trying to be faithful. What the fuck you trying to be faithful for? Oh, now you trying to be faithful? Oh, now you a simp? Now you sitting up there looking like, damn, no, you need to get your ass away from those people. They don't have a positive relationship, so they don't want you to have one. Their relationship, chaos, conflict, and drama, so they want your relation to be chaos, conflict, and drama. Now y'all got something to talk about. Now y'all bonding. But see, if you had a positive relationship and you had a woman or a man that love you down and they see it, they jealous of that. They don't got nobody to love them down. So instead of them being happy for you, they may even talk about your person. What do you see in them? Ugh, I don't like that. Ugh, you really over there just laid up? Ugh, bitch, you. But see, that's low vibrational energy right there. And if you're around a bunch of low vibrational energy, that's what you become. That's what you become on a daily basis. You be what you are around. You become what you sit around. Yeah. Some of y'all need to release your ex. Okay. It says the time has come to clear your energy. Now, some of y'all hold on to exes a lot. That's what I just heard. You hold on to exes. You hold on to not even just exes. Some of y'all hold on to people that you fucked. You consider that as an ex. Some of y'all hold on to ex-best friends. Some of y'all hold on to ex-associates, ex-job friends. Some of y'all hold on to ex-everything. My father God said, release these exes, bro. Some of y'all hold on to exes that was in a family and it's toxic and y'all still cool with the family ex, but the family ex toxic as fuck. You still cool with that toxic motherfucker. My father God said y'all need to let it go. Y'all holding on to a lot of exes. The ex neighborhood. That's the next, like some of y'all holding on to a baby mama, or a baby daddy, which was an ex. Y'all holding on to that. Y'all need to let it go. Some of y'all, it's like y'all wasn't letting it go. Y'all was holding on and God had to pull it apart. Like, bro, this is not, you think because you got kids with this person, you think that you supposed to be here. No, you don't. The blessing is not with this person. This person was a lesson in your life. You feel me? A lot of y'all not getting it. A lot of y'all not getting it. It's like y'all holding on to things that don't serve y'all. Yeah. Soulmate in a reverse. That ex-baby mama or ex-baby daddy ain't your soulmate. Reconciliation in a reverse. No, they're not. For some of y'all, they just wanted your money. Financial. No, because they know you gonna get it. You gonna get, regardless of, let me tell y'all something. Yes. Yep. Family issues. People y'all got kids with that you know damn well you cannot trust. You know damn well they do not love you. And my father God say, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. You're holding on to this and it's red flagged all over it. You were supposed to free yourself from this situation a long time ago, but a lot of y'all didn't, so God had to step in. Cause like what you holding on to, you know this, you can't trust this person, but you want to flirt with this person. You want to try to do family things with this person. This person gonna stab you in your back faster than you can turn around. And this is someone that plays victim. This is someone that throw stones and hide their hand. And you know this already, but it's like you still just victim to it. Like, and the universe is like, okay, what is going on? How many times does this person got to stab you in your back? Okay, you deserve love because you are lovable. You are a lovable person and you're around somebody that don't even love you. Like, what is going on here? Okay, it says, okay, it says, this could be the one. It's in reverse because my father God say this baby mama or this baby daddy ain't the one for you. What is wrong with you? You know this already. This baby mama or this baby daddy is not the one for you. Release that ex. Because you're calling in your real soul. You're calling in your real soulmate. Your heart is. Some of y'all may have already met your real soulmate. Express your love. But you gotta love yourself first. It says your self-respects make you more romantically attractive. You gotta love yourself first. That's very important to your journey. That's why these relationships that y'all feel like y'all so in love in ain't working. Engagement in the reverse. Y'all from some of y'all jumping from relationship to relationship. And I'm also getting here that somebody is afraid of love. So they jump from relationship to relationship and they just moving from passion. Whoever they can fuck is where they want to be. Because they don't got to change. Instead of giving your real partnership a chance, right? The person you want to marry, instead of you giving this a chance, you rather deal with unrequired situations. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep those relationships going, especially with your baby mama or your baby daddy or somebody else that you may be laying on fucking. Your heart ain't with none of these people. Your heart with somebody else. But since you're afraid of being in love, some of y'all afraid of being in love because you're afraid of getting your heart broken. You rather deal with people that you don't have to change for. You don't have to be a better person. You are in low vibrational energy. These people don't give a fuck about you being in low vibrational energy because they're in low vibrational energy too. But you calling in your soulmate, which is this person over here, the person where your heart is, the person you want to marry. But instead of you following your heart and doing what's best for you, you rather stay in low vibrational energy. Instead of you getting to know your person on a deeper level, you'll try to get to know somebody brand new and start fucking them because they don't know your ways yet. They don't know how you are. So to them, you're gonna be this person that you always try to be, and then boom, the person that you're walking around pretending to be, that's the person that you keep showing up as a representative instead of following and going after your true love. Some of y'all are afraid to get your heart broken, so this is why you do this. You think if you give this person your heart that this person gonna do you dirty. That's what you think. So heart-to-heart conversation, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. That's what God been guiding you to do. Recapture the romance. Allow your inner youthful spirit to shine through. That's what God been guiding you to do. But see, you don't feel like it's safe. You don't feel like it's safe. Why don't this person feel like it's safe, Spirit? Why don't this person feel like it's safe? Because of their actions. My Father God said because of their actions. Yeah. You don't think it's safe because of your actions. The things that you do. That's why. It's like you're reflecting the mistakes that you make. That's why you don't think it's possible to have true love. That's why you don't think that no one is possible to like really love you and not hurt you because of the shit that you do. You will deal with somebody else's person. You will be sneaky and fuck people on the side. You do all these things so you feel like no one is capable of really loving you without hurting you because you put yourself in a lot of fucked up situations. Instead of you going after your heart, you'll turn around and just start fucking other people because you don't have to be a different. Like when you in love, you're gonna show your heart. You're gonna be more vulnerable. You're gonna do this. You're gonna do that, and that's not what you want to do. That's not what you want to do. It's what you want, but that's not what you want to do because you're afraid of it. You feel like if I do all this and then they turn around and leave me, I'm going to be looking stupid. You the one putting all a negative mindset and a negative energy out into the atmosphere. That's why things ain't working out for you. That's exactly why. Separation. That's why you and your person, your true love right now is in separation because the atmosphere you keep putting out into the universe. The energy. But my Father God says your feelings are real and worth exploring. It's worth exploring. But you afraid to let it, explore because you're afraid that this person gonna break your heart. So instead of you allowing love in, you choose to break this person's heart. Because hurt people hurt people. This person ain't even hurt you. My Father God say this, your true love have never hurt you. Your true love have never done anything disrespectful to you. But you rather be around people that do manipulate you, people that do scheme and scam towards you, people that don't show love towards you because that's what you used to. So anything outside the norm, you're afraid to have it. You're afraid to have it. Because why? You think it's going to fall apart. That's you creating that atmosphere. That's you putting that out there. It's you, no one else. It's you self-sabotage. That's what I was telling y'all when I say kill, steal, and destroy. Lucifer cannot destroy anything. It is you. Your free will is you. He can dangle the temptation, but you got to be woman enough or man enough to look past the temptation and follow your own heart and go after your happiness. Instead, a lot of you guys y'all fall for the temptation. You feel me? Y'all eat off that forbidden tree. And then people say, oh, the devil busy. Yeah, he did busy, but you got to be busy too to let him know, like, I know what I want. I'm following my heart. I'm going after this. I'm standing strong. But a lot of y'all don't do that. You fall weak to the temptation. And on your, if he can, this is what he plays with the most. If he can trick you, then he can beat you. Some of y'all wonder why your money ain't looking good. Your money ain't looking good because you ain't changing it. Oh, I need a new job. Why the fuck you ain't went up and got them? My father God say some of y'all been preaching that for so long. Oh, I need me a new job. I need to move. I need to do this. I need to do that. Y'all ain't made one step to do it. And then when God helped you and tried to get you to move forward, you walked away from the job. You walked away from positive energy. You walked away from elevating. And now you're back repeating that same cycle. Same shit, different day. And you know what? That's because you don't trust in God's plan. You only trust in what you see. The eyes can see. That's it. And that's why you keep, but you know what's crazy? My father God said you only can trust in what the eyes can see, but you don't see that you keep repeating cycles. You don't see that you don't see that you are repeating the same exact cycle. And all it takes is a look at your life. Look at how many times you repeated a cycle with a person or a place or a thing. How many times? How many times? And how many times have God opened a door for you in a situation? And how many times did you actually not elevate in that door, but went back to the same path? God opened the door for you multiple times. And it's like, okay, instead of you getting on that journey and moving forward, you always seem to backtrack and go back towards the past and repeat them cycles. And whatever door God has opened for you, it always get closed because you don't want to change, don't want to let happiness and joy into your life. You want to be in low vibrational energy, but you complain about it every day. And my Father God is like, well, at this time, it's time for you to do it. I've opened the door for you. I've tried to help you, but now it's time for you to take your own free will and change your life. When you know better, you do better. God said he have to fall back. You know how your baby first start walking, and sometimes you gotta let that baby fall in order for them to get it right, get it together. And that's what my Father God saying. It's time that he let some of you guys fall because you're not realizing you only go according to what you see. You don't want to walk by faith and not by sight. You want to walk by sight and not by faith, right? So you want to go according to what you see, but you're not seeing that you're repeating cycles. You're not seeing that things are not changing in your life. And you're not seeing that God has opened a door for you multiple times and you tend to get right there in it, mess it up, turn back to the past, and God has to close that door each time. Well, my Father God said he's not going to open that door. You're going to open that door. And then when you open that door, then my Father God will present a new opportunity for you. But as of right now, this is you. When you know better, you do better. And if you choose not to do better, then that's going to be your life. You're going to keep repeating cycles. Things going to keep falling apart. Then you will not grow. And you will be stuck. And you are supposed to be breaking generational curses. You are supposed to be having a different mindset and moving forward. And if you're not doing that, then that's going to be totally on you. Okay? So that's what I have for you guys today. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it don't resonate, then don't try to make it fit. And you guys have a safe and blessed, beautiful, abundant day. Have a nice one. Whew.